for this retake, and with TAC 56s, he's going to fly into death. Another round. They should be able to connect unless Skies can pull off the miracle.
Well, there's a miracle in the making.
Oh,
it's now down to Celium. Final few seconds. There's the read. Skies damaged out. No, Priesta! Wow. Wiped out. FAZE with another banger of a round. This time it was Celium.
I mean, there's simply no way until there was. Celium, though, if he's the last player alive, you're still feeling comfortable. Snappy gameplay. It's still a ridiculous moment. I mean, this is a blink and you miss it, search and destroy game. Skies and Priesta nearly doing the impossible. They had 24 seconds left to pull off a 2v3, and they were 2 bullets away from clutching it.
Yeah, that is. Oh man, we have been blessed with some outstanding search and destroy this tournament alone. FAZE up by 1. We played to 6 here in S&D. I have a feeling this one's going to go on for a long time. Hydra looking to try to end this one. He and FAZE have awkwardly danced around each other for a while, but that's going to be the trades. Kismet is there.
And it's the double flank coming through, though, from FAZE. I mean, it's the same thing. New York Subliners effectively tried this strat the previous round to no success. And now FAZE, they have just swarmed all the way around. It's going to be 3 players working the flank, and Skies gets caught. Main advantage FAZE.
Never going to read the double window hop there. Less than a minute to go. The Subliners with Kismet has the bomb on the outside of Elasilo now.
Slasher.
Unfortunate timing for Priesta there with a Vaznev Kismet 1v3.
He's ahead of the game right now. Slasher hunting you down. Simp already in position if you wanted to go towards the B site. If you want to go through mid, Celium there to spot you. Looks like he was just quiet enough to get the bomb down, but he's going to be trapped in sight instantly.
He has to wait this one out. There's the gunfight. Celium, his 5th kill in a row. We'll wait for Dead Silence to finish and possibly recharge, and then we will defuse that bomb. A valid effort there from Kismet, but simply not enough. Chance, it will be 4-2.
Yeah, and that 5 spree is looking real dangerous for Celium. And they are flying around the map as well. Atlanta FAZE out here making plays. They've played this map 20 times already this year. That's a lot of efficiency, but that's also a lot of data that New York Subliners can collect, and still there are new tricks in the back.
So top left-hand side of the screen there, you'll see that everyone from Atlanta FAZE has Dead Silence ready for the next round. That is an overwhelming advantage. They will be able to make quiet plays on the inside of Elasilo. This could spell doom for the Subliners. Any kills they get early on, first bloods, a massive bonus.
If you get every Dead Silence and every trophy you want to have, that is the ideal situation on an attacking round. You have options to work with. And at the same time, it's also for Celium. I mean, you know he loves the wall hop. He's just looking for 1 extra kill.
No way. No, thank God. Very few snipes here from Atlanta FAZE. They tend to get things done with the TACs and the Vaznevs. But Celium playing patient, trying to get that kill. The rest of his teammates are on the bomb site. And here comes the plant.
Well, they're going to jump on this. As soon as this bomb goes down, those Subliner players are going to fly for the child. They at least get the trades. You take down a FAZE, you're looking for Simp. He's going to be surrounded. He's going for the kill. Everyone on his screen. He still finds 1.
Finds 1. Here comes Celium. He needs 1 as well. Here's the crack of the door. There's the kill. All down to Priesta. And he's on the other side of the bomb. Wow. Slasher cuts him down. Map point FAZE.
Simp is godlike. He just had every single Subliners player on his screen. He still was able to find his 1 before he fell. And then Celium and Slasher pinching the map as well. I mean, that is a perfect round from Atlanta. Abizi gets his first blood. The trades were there. That little extra magic from Simp just to give you the edge.
Hey,
absolutely.
Yo.
Absolutely.
Captain Price. I'm sure he's watching somewhere. It took 3 members of the Subliners to try to pin Simp down there, and he still got 1. 6 spree from Celium. Streaks there.
Yeah, and if you're going to have a cruise missile on the flip side, that just means you dominate the middle of the map for the New York Subliners. And Abizi flies into death. That'll be a first blood for Hydra.
First blood. Looking at the bomb plant as well, Hydra. Good work there to get the bomb down, but you've lost 2 of your members, Subliners. Here come FAZE.
And Slasher waiting for his teammates to make the play, so he's calming what he has and letting everyone else take care of business. Hydra, so quick with it, loves to work those doors.
That's the second on the round. Slasher's on a bit of a flank. Simp slowly but surely making his way on towards the bomb site. 25 seconds. It's now 2v2. Slasher now hoping for anything. Check every possible angle. 20 seconds. Clock is still ticking. Kismet wins his fight. Down to Simp. Kismet gets them both. The Subliners stay alive here on Elasilo.
That is a great off angle from Kismet. If you're playing against Celium, you got to be careful where you stand. Walls are not going to protect you. Finds the perfect spot, gets the final 2 kills. Him and Hydra popping off in that round. I'd say maybe just a cheeky one there from aBeZy. Tries to kick open the door, hope the timing goes his way. I don't know if he'll try to make a hero play like that again. Do not want to give Subliners any momentum. My bad, X-Wally.
My bad. Still map point for Lenta FaZe at 5. Subliners need 3 in a row to get the win. Aha, Cruz called in. A lot of information.
And what can you get off this, though? I mean, there is 0 map presence right now for Atlanta. You get all the intel. You're just going to meet a trophy. In Atlanta FaZe, get no map pressure. You only manage to get Slasher up to the tower. So you have A zone control, but there's no bomb sites over there.
Subliners scurry away, and then they squirt out to their previous positions. aBeZy moving in, trying to find something. That first blood's going to be important. We've lost a lot of time here for FaZe.
And Sim drops the bomb. He knows that if he falls, you don't want to leave it in that position, so he's trying to make the high IQ play. It is a standoff around the map. No one's popped dead silence just yet. Atlanta FaZe hunting for this first blood.
Whose nerve will crack first? The bombers exchanged hands. Sim, dead silence. Making moves. Checking corners. Looking towards the A-bomb site, potentially. Uh-oh, this is going to be bad. Whoa, what a reaction. Stays alive, Slasher there to back him up. Celium managed to get a first blood out of all of that madness, but here comes Priester. The trades are on.
And this is bomb down as well. That is bomb down with 12 seconds left. You might just have to play for the kills, hunt these players down, but you're just going to play for the time. Subliners should be able to pull this one off. aBeZy's going to fly for the 2v2. No time to work with. You just can't die, and they get the kills. Subliners out here challenging. They got the round.
2 rounds in a row. It's 5-4. The Subliners play FaZe like a fiddle. It's Hydra's final 2-piece at the end there. It was the cherry on top of what was their round either way. They were running.
And it's just the ultimate patience right now coming out of New York. At a time like this, just pumping the brakes. They had the setup on the map that they wanted, and it ends up falling into their lap. An extra couple. You got Hydra on a 4. You're back on the attack. No more cruise missile from Celium to deal with. Subliners have the potential.
Ow, says Priester, as the nade goes off at his feet. A nade of his own. Cooked. Forces a player to the inside of the bomb site where Kismet now has a bit of a tough fight. We are still sitting at a solid 4v4. Everybody fighting fit. The pockets mostly empty. Lethals and tacticals are gone.
Yeah, a lot of them have been expended. Go for some wall bangs, but aBeZy's found himself in sight. And he's got the coverage over top, and you got a player on the flank. Atlanta FaZe, this is the setup they want to have.
Yeah, and the problem the Subliners face now is we can't get close to that being either spotted or dealt with, and aBeZy with a big kill like that makes it easy. aBeZy finds 2. And Slasher now from upstairs should be able to catch out Skies. Damage dealt from behind. Priester, oh dear, this round is not over yet. It's still a 3v2.
And Celium's going hunting as well, trying to wrap around. He's got the dead silence, and he doesn't see him. Priester, this is a 2v2, but you are running out of time, and that bomb is still down.
The Subliners have somehow salvaged this situation after aBeZy's start. aBeZy's still on for it. Deddy popped, 20 seconds to roll. You have to recover the bomb and get the plant if you're the Subliners, or deal with the terrors. 1 though, down. Skies taken care of. 1v1, 10 seconds. Priester, he does have the bomb. He can plant this. And aBeZy now can make moves. It's a 1v1. aBeZy now trying to make the approach. Priester making the moves. Toe-to-toe. The next gunfight will seal it as we dance around the bomb site. Priester gets it. It's 3 in a row for New York, and now it's round 11.
A 2 versus 4 for the AR players of New York Subliners. Clutching up for the team. And this is the square-up map of all square-up maps for the Edge in the series. Your 2 best to CeeLo search and destroy teams. Round 11. Couldn't have it any other way.
Priest is on a 4 spree. You forget all about the Expo. Heroics have pushed it this far. Can we make it 4 in a row for New York, or will FaZe close it out? Here we go. One last round.
That bomb site has been left open on defense. They're going to be working the flanks, but look at Atlanta FaZe. This is a round 11. This is bomb going to go down in the first 20 seconds.
Denny pops. Got him. Hydra flies in. Catches one. Got him. Ruthless aggression as the Phenom finds two. Priester takes care of Celium and Slasher. What can he do? Nothing. It is impossible. I don't believe my eyes. New York take the lead.
The comeback was in. New York Subliners. Oh, they are built different.
Now that, I think, might be one of the best LSELO S&Ds we see on the year. Wow. Elation across the faces of the New York Subliners. We're not done yet, boys. Yeah, headsets back on. There's plenty more COD to play. For FaZe, though, a test of the metal as they bend, Chance. They didn't necessarily break, but the Subliners managed to sneak in that final round.
I mean, look, when we do the top 5 plays from the major, 3 of them are going to be in that game. Kismet popped an ace. The next round, Simp has a 1v3. You had a near 2v4 clutch from Skies and Priester, or excuse me, a near 2v3. They dropped the ball on that one just to say, hey, we'll do you one better and get a 2 versus 4. And I feel like we have a mythical player on our hands. Hydra, one of the best players. All-star guaranteed, MVP if they win this tournament. But when he's kicking open doors, guaranteed to get the kill. So many on that map, destructive.
We stay on LSELO. Towards control we now go. Now a recurring trend of many tournaments, many of the majors here thus far. LSELO control has been the final map. I highly doubt it will be in this series because God only knows where we go, but highlights here from that very memorable LSELO.
I know we're just showing off a little bit of the Skies highlight reel before we really start to get to the goods. Well, here's some action for the 1 versus 3. That is Simp world starring players. That is Simp clutching. That is Simp outplaying you. This was the near 2 versus 3 from the ARs of the Subliners in a moment where they had 24 seconds to pull that one off. And then it is just ridiculous play out of ridiculous play. A 5-2 lead from Atlanta FaZe, and they collapse.
Woo! That's one we're going to talk about for a while. We stay on LSELO, Chance. Once more in this series, we play Control next. Stats are out the window.
How about, like, on the long-term game, the trust that the New York Subliners have in each other? They come out, win the first tournament, and they basically see no success up until this tournament. They struggle at the majors. They bomb out of a couple. They had so many struggles on LAN. They trust each other. They stuck together, and here they are, 1 map away. And they take away another chip.
Wildly frustrating situation to be in for FaZe. I mean, you had them dead to rights for quite some time, but they could not close it out. Hydra, 11-8.
And look, the 7 first bloods out of FaZe still took the L. Both teams 5 bomb plants. That is every round. Success on the objective, 2 bomb diffuses. Everything is so comparable. Even the accuracy. The difference maker, though, that final round. New York Subliners, too clean, too quick with it, even just for that instant retake. Like, you talk about the aggression from Atlanta in a situation as intense in that, just to kick the doors open and get the bomb down. Subliners, it is the exact same thing. They just pounce on you out here playing like animals.
Speaking of animals, the squirrel on the stage is now 1 map away for the New York Subliners. There's something happening. On stage right now is Sender getting involved one last time. Wind in their sails right now for New York. Quick look at the championships won in their overall careers, and these teams, they are stacked, Chance.
I mean, look, this is former teammates as well. Priesty used to play with the old trio as well on FaZe back in the day, so his numbers are up there. Skies, Hydra, and Kismet simply going hunting.
Yeah, I mean, Hydra and Kismet, it's 2, but looking at them getting these together, add that a 3, who knows? This is going to go all the way, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Subliners have somehow put themselves at tournament points now. If they win this LSELO control, it's all over. FaZe force 1 more final search and destroy. It's a showdown on Mikado for Game 7. We'll find out if we need it. Frankly, I want it. This is awesome. Frankly. Here we go. LSELO control. Tournament point for the Subliners.
And an interesting map as well for New York. I mean, it has been control has been the deciding factor for their series all year long. And frankly, they don't even need this one. They might be happy to see a map 9 if we get there. But when they lose the controls, it has been a pain point. They fell in the Expo. We'll see what they can bring to the table on a CeeLo. That a CeeLo control curse lives on.
Once again, control, 2 zones, 30 lives. If you're able to capture the zones, you win the round. Take care of 30 lives, you win it as well. Let's find out what happens first.
Sky's quite literally has had the best wall bangs in the game like 3 or 4 years running. He has always been on point with this. He is not wasting any time, and you are straight over towards this B zone.
B is the hardest zone to capture, and so far it's working out. Can Simp get into the fight as the first segment has been evaporated? Skies and Priester doing a great job here on the attack. There we go. Simp only gets 1. Skies and Priester still getting it done. A BZ and Cell. Clean house. B safe for now, and they came so close to the second segment.
Yeah, that is actually massive that Atlanta FaZe were able to get it just in the nick of time. So that zone is going to be depleted. New York have to reposition and go back over towards A, but maybe not a fun place to go. It is ARs right now on both wings. So after trying to lock things down on one side, BZ and Cell potentially working the other. Subliners looking for the kills before they move, but the kills they are not going to find. A nice snap from Kismet. Doesn't matter. You're stuck in your spawn.
Bad news. 3 dead for the Subliners. FaZe now fly forward. Apply the iron grip, the arm bar. In 25 seconds, Subliners are going to tap and FaZe will get the round. And Simp, this is a freebie. Oh! Oh, God! It's non-stop highlight plays, but you're on A. 19 on the clock.
I mean, free for who? Priesta feeling himself. He's gunning. I mean, he's getting more kills now. That Expo control is just an anomaly if he is shooting like that. But now you got Cell already with the cruise. He's just trying to keep these players at bay away from this A zone. That time is ticking 15 seconds and less than on the clock. This is set up to be an utterly dominant round. This is what we saw on Expo. This is what FaZe are bringing on a silo.
FaZe is so good at control. Full control, if you will. 7 in a row for Cellium, full streaks, but we do manage to get onto the A zone once again. Can Cellium get any more kills out of this? Oh, wait, Priester. Ian's guys, there we go in the kill feed. Kismet's there as well. Slasher. This is not over yet. Oh, BZ wins a big fight, and that's the round.
Yeah, BZ looks different as well. So they're over there changing places, teleporting around the map. But either way, similar to the Expo, that is domination there from Atlanta FaZe. It happened in a different fashion, but the only moment New York were able to sort of orchestrate together over towards that B zone, it gets stopped. FaZe never looked back.
Crazy. 2 segments captured in the end for the Subliners. Not the full zone, but they will hold on to that record. If we have to go to a final round, the team with the most segments captured gets defense. Typically, that's an advantage. But right now, it's round 2.
New York FaZe is going to be stacking up the middle of the map as well on the attack. Actually, Simp and Slasher do pair up together, so certainly leaning towards A. Hydra, got to make sure you trade him. Cell takes care of business, and you see the idea. Yeah, SMGs trying to roam free around the pool area and be a menace, but you at least take care of them. Now it's the ARs on the wings. A little bit of presence towards B, but Atlanta FaZe really struggling to make any moves on the map. Defense right now reigning supreme. That's going to be 3 down. Cell the only player left alive for FaZe. Everybody else in spawn, and Cell is going to join him.
Priest is trying to hold him back. He's the doorman, and your name's not on the list. You're not getting into the side. Kiss, what a snap. The final bullet into a BZ takes care of business. 2 spree from him. His defense has been brilliant from the Subliners so far.
They're starting to run out of time as well. I mean, less than 40 seconds on the clock. Everybody's gun is hot right now. And Atlanta FaZe, a little bit of pressure over towards B. You have Slasher that picked up 2 to try to open things up, but even still, the reinforcements are just now getting there. Hydra the opportunity to be the cutoff man as that clock just now gets stopped, but FaZe, they get it. They found the opening at B zone. Slowly getting captured until it just gets taken right away.
Kismet, he's managed to make moves. Slasher's had to come down from the mountain, and he's brought nothing but bad news with him as Hydra's behind him. There's no hope for them to get onto B. A, maybe if you fly, FaZe. But what will Priester? He's dead.
And you do have Cellium in position, but you just need one good break, one good timing on the flank. Hydra looking for exactly that. The coverage there, though, on point from Atlanta. And that slow capture continues to commence. Maybe a hero play from Kismet to try to be annoying, but Atlanta FaZe take care of the flank, take care of the A zone, and add a minute to the clock.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. No one there from the Subliners. They're going to give it up. We're going to play for another minute here in this round. FaZe are in a great spot here, Chance. A couple of kills, and that B zone's got their name written all over it.
I was going to say, New York are also fairly passive on the map as well. Kismet was deep in the spawn, and he'll be off respawn now. Skies is top AC. He needs to stay alive. You have to find kills if your Sky's up top, because Simp is coming for you.
Oh no, Simp is in your spawn, and Simp is causing problems. Skies, stay alive. Simp might have let him slip for a moment. Not again, though. 5 in a row. You're on B. Here's the stack. FaZe looking to close the round out with a bang.
I mean, that's going to be it. That's going to be the cruise. You're going to be so far away. I don't see a trophy, but nothing is connecting, and Slasher pinning you down as well. Getting in some damage, slowing you down as much as you can. 2 ticks already through.
No cruise missile to throw at this point. Kismet, though, does bring the submachine gun. Selim there to back up. BC back on the point. It should be it. Anyone there from New York? Dive on it, trying to help out. No trophies, no nothing. Wait, they find the kills. They get him off for now. And Slasher